sound of an Aussie V8. Come on!
I think it's easier to part with the children, actually, than it was to part with the car.
Got a woman here, hysterical, 6 months pregnant, dehydrated.
The steering wheel was just flung out of my hand.
I just want my car back the way it was.
As car owners, we drive around confident that we'll always get where we want to go. But inevitably, there will always be that one day when the unexpected happens. Relax, we reassure ourselves. It's not that bad. We'll be back on the road in no time.
I've been to crashes where the wife's praying the car in the supermarket, husband's come down because she's upset, she's smashed the car, she doesn't know how husband's going to react, and he's going, don't worry about it, it's only a bit of metal, it's insured, doesn't matter. And then I've had other blokes come down, going off it, going off their good. And you sort of got to say to these husbands or these blokes, settle down a little bit, idiot, it's a car.
3 hours ago, Louise Wheelahan and her 20-year-old Renault became the innocent victims of a 4-car pile-up. In the blink of an eye, her treasured old workhorse has become undrivable. It's uninsured, and Louise is stranded.
I got passed from person to person, sort of saying, oh, we can't give you a tow, can't give you a tow. And then eventually got onto the accident allocation where they said that I'd pay the $100 and then $1.60, I think, a kilometre. No, the radiator's been pierced, so there's no water in there. Thank you. Bye. Basically, they've ordered me a tow. They didn't really mention price or anything like that, but that's it. So now I just have to wait. They didn't give me a time or how long I'd have to wait. Everyone thinks it looks like a bomb, but it just goes and goes, and it'll always do the right thing by me.
Two months ago, Tina Isgrove's new Honda Accord was crunched from behind. As a public relations consultant, she needs a prestige vehicle and was delighted when the repairs were done quickly. It had been a minor inconvenience, but now she could get on with her life. Or so she thought.
And as I drove off, I was in my seat, and I thought, my seat's crooked. And I thought, maybe it's just my imagination because I've been in other cars. That evening I had my husband sit in the car, and sure enough, my front seat was crooked. I had someone look at it, and they gave me a list of things that were wrong with the car.
So someone's jacked it up, damaged the fuel tank, damaged the cross member?
Basic things like the rubber on the inside of my boot was put inside out. And of course they said it must come back to us to go back to the original panel beater to give him a chance to fix the car. Well, I had a problem with that because, I mean, if your hair's been butchered by a hairdresser, you don't go back to that same hairdresser again.
An independent assessor confirmed that to restore Tina's beloved Honda to its former glory, it will need major repairs. But now Tina and her insurance company are arguing over who will actually do the work. Nothing for it but to call in the lawyers.
I just want my car back the way it was. I don't want any personal gain out of this. I just want my car back.
Louise.
How are you, Louise?
Good. Got a car that needs moving.
Accident allocation. You've had an accident?
Yep.
Okay, you're not hurt at all?
No. Thank you.
It's warmer in here.
That's so clean.
Tows need people skills, especially if you go into crashes. As long as you can show that you're sympathetic to what's happened, you'll get along really well. But if you don't, it's a waste of time because they'll just switch straight off and turn their anger onto you because they think you're trying to rip them off. Just be kind. It's a traumatic thing, having an accident. You've got to try and steer them the right way because they need it at that particular time. They're the most vulnerable.
6 months ago, Margaret Gomez bought her dream car, a new BMW. Yesterday, the dream ended when she got shunted by a large truck.
It didn't even break the globe, did it?
Basically all it is will be a new booklet, of course.
Fine.
There's probably about 10 working days there.
10
so
working
2 weeks.
Really? All right.
That sort of damage.
So we're looking at a replacement car then for 10 working days?
Probably as far as you're concerned, 2 weeks.
It's going to be tough without a car. So Margaret's panel beater has suggested that she try for an emergency car hire, paid for by the other bloke's insurance.
All right. Thank you very much for your help. Well, he doesn't seem to think that I've got a good enough case to get a hire car paid for.
So you're going to be fairly well disadvantaged by your car being off the road for
I certainly am.
X amount of days.
For a start, I have my grandson down with me on school holidays, and then I'm regularly travelling the Hume Freeway to Violet Town, where I jointly own a service station there with my daughter and son-in-law. So I will have to see if I can borrow a car from the service station at Violet Town. So that will be an experience, a train ride for me.
Hi Fiona. I was involved in an accident last Friday, and the person who caused it is actually insured with the RACV. Oh, okay.
A week after the accident, and Louise's insurance claim has been accepted.
So I'll just get the quote.
There's not a lot of money at stake, but before the insurance company will settle, they want an independent quote on the cost of fixing the old Renault.
Hi, I've been involved in an accident and I have my car at...
Right, now, as far as the ticketing is concerned, what do I do about that now? I have never travelled on a country train before. Oh, right, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, bye. That'll at least get us up there on Thursday and I'll... Oh, no, wait a minute, I'll be driving back home. That's right, so that's no good. I might have to ring back again, mightn't I? I do feel rather annoyed that someone else's carelessness has damaged the vehicle that I've wanted to own for so long. I mean, he drove off with no inconvenience whatsoever, but I'm the one that's left with the inconvenience, aren't I? Yeah, doesn't anything go wrong?
Another week has passed, and Louise has been unable to get a panel beater to come out and look at her stranded car. In desperation, she's had to call an independent assessor.
I rang them and they just said, well, you get a quote and put it in and then we'll send someone out.
All right. Usually they just send their own assessor out and then write your car off and tell you bad luck.
Well, you're my only hope then.
Yeah. The oil smells good, clean, and it's been serviced fairly regularly by the smell and by the look of it.
Car like this in good condition, what is it worth? Considering the age and that sort of thing.
A good car like this in good condition probably worth a couple of $1,000. But, you know, we've got to try and work out what this one is worth and what it's going to be replaced from. It's probably, you're not going to buy a car under $2,000 anyway. And that's where your problem is. And that's where the insurance company's not going to agree with us.